I'd like to take a moment to thank my channel members for your continued support. Thank you, and consider joining today for added perks and exclusive content. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Napoleon and Attila. This is a brand new 2-pack by NECA. This is hitting stores right now as of the time of this recording, and it retails for approximately $55. So here we have Napoleon and Attila looking pretty much exactly like when we opened up Genghis and Rasputin. Pretty much a very similar box style here. In fact, I think the sculpts might even be the same. They might be doing the thing they did with the Turtles where the actual sculpt is the same. It's just the colors and the accessories that change. We'll see that a little better once we get them out of the package. But here we have Napoleon and Attila in their window box. We've got some really cool artwork for them right here in the front. And we can see through the window that this set comes loaded with all kinds of accessories. On the top there, we've got the logo for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've got Attila on this side, we've got Napoleon on that side, and then around the back, we've got a very nice picture. It's an actual product shot of the two figures that come within. I really love these NECA Ninja Turtle figures. Whether they are the cartoon figures or the movie figures, either way, they just look like they just stepped out of the TV screen. It's absolutely amazing. Love these sculpts on all of these figures. Here we have a short bio for, actually this, I believe this is for all four of the frogs. So if you want to pause that and read it, there you go. And then of course we got some cross sells for a couple of other sets. The Splinter and Baxter set, Rat King and Vernon, which still eludes me. I've yet to find that set. We've got Rasputin and Genghis right there. And of course the ultimate Krang's android body. I absolutely love that figure. That's such a beautiful figure. That's about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy opened up and check it out. And here we have Napoleon and Attila out of the package, and with everything they come included, and they come with a bunch of stuff. So as usual, let's start with the background, because I always love these backgrounds that they include with these NECA figures. Again, this is just, it looks like the animation of that swamp where Shredded created the frogs. This is really, really cool. Not something I usually keep, but it's really neat that they put these in here and give you the option. If you want to do some displays or some backgrounds with them, you can. And these are just absolutely perfect. You can see right there, that looks absolutely beautiful right there. Now here we have the figures and all of the accessories. So real quick, let's take a look at the heads. So we got two extra heads. And they come with the same head. They come with the same pairs of head, just like the other frogs did. So we'll take a look at Napoleon real quick. You can see that Napoleon's got the smiling face, same as the extra head that we got for Attila. So these are the two of the same heads. They're just a little bit different shades of green, if you will, where Napoleon's is a little darker than Attila's. Attila's is a little lighter there. It's really neat because all four of the frogs, we'll see them together here in a moment, they all have different shades. So you get two smiling faces, and then you get two, let me set that back up again, two faces, or two heads rather, with the kind of like that worried, gritting teeth kind of look. So we'll grab Attila real quick and we'll see that they both have, these are the same two sculpts again, just a difference in the shade of green. So that's really, really neat. And what I'm going to do is, because I've already got Rasputin and Genghis, both with the kind of the gritted teeth kind of look, I'm going to put these two with the smiling faces, and then I can alternate them on my display so they can look a little different. So as you can see, the heads are on a ball joint. They just pop right off. And then you just grab the other head, and you can pop it right back on again. Just like that, and you're all set and ready to go. So there you go. So now I've got two frogs with smiling faces and two frogs with gritted teeth. So that's going to work out really, really well. If you get these guys standing right back up again. So they each come with the heads. They each come with the little frogs. So again, these are the same sculpts that we got before. So if you have the previous set with the other 2 frogs and the little kind of like that little cage basket, now you can get all 4 of the frogs and put them all in the little basket cage right there. So that's pretty cool that they include those. I love that they have the 2, or the 2 for these guys, the 4 in total of the pre-mutation frogs, which also work really well to just kind of have them on your display. They each come with a bag of money. If you're familiar with the episode where the frogs were introduced from the original cartoon, Shredder created the frogs and had them going out and doing villainous deeds and stealing from banks and stuff like that. So there you go. You can actually have them holding bags of money. And with the hands that they come, at least with some of the hands that they come with, you can actually have them gripping and holding accessories. So let me just work that in there real quick. And there you go. You can actually have them holding a bag of money, which is really, really cool. They each come with 3 pairs of hands. So 2 are attached, and then the other 2 pairs. So both of the both of the frogs come with these semi-open gripping hands, which you just saw me use over here for the bag of money. So both of the frogs already have these hands on. They also each come with, let's look at Napoleon's first. So Napoleon comes with a set of closed or punching fists. And then he also comes with a pair of, I guess these are Cowabunga Dude hands. That's what I'm going to call them. He's got Cowabunga Dude hands. So there you go. So that's pretty neat. And then for Attila, we've got 2 I was going to say semi-open, but those are semi-open. These are also semi-open, but these are a little wider opened. Maybe for some of the other accessories, I don't know. But maybe they got this photo album thing here, so maybe till I get them to read this, let's try this out. And I'll show you this off in a moment. Yeah, that works. So these are your book reading hands. Check that out. So that's pretty neat. So he comes with these hands, and then he's also got 2 thumbs up hands right there. So those are all the hands for them. We'll take a look at this again. So here we have what appears to be a little photo album. I'll try to get in close and see if I can get this to focus. There you go. So it looks like we've got the 4 frogs on the left. I'm pretty sure that's the turtles on the top right, and then Bebop and Rocksteady on the bottom right there. So that's pretty cool. It's like kind of like this little photo album that they come with, and it's pretty neat that he comes with a hands where he can actually hold this and make it look like he's reading. This is made from a little soft rubbery plastic right here. You can see the binding. The cover on it is orange with a little yellow label right there. So, it just looks like a photo album. Really, really cool. And then, of course, you've got the weapons. So Attila here comes with his mace. Is this a mace? I always get the name of a weapon wrong, and you guys never fail to go down in the comments and let me know. So I'm calling this a mace. If I'm wrong, I'm counting on you guys to go down in the comments and let me know. But there you go. Little wooden handle. It's not wood, really. It's plastic, but it's made to look like wood. A little ball right there with the spikes, and a pretty cool little plastic chain right there. So this actually works really, really well. Check that out. Very nice. And then for Napoleon, we actually get a whip. And I was worried at first with this because I thought this was just going to stay out like this. No, this is actually soft rubber on a wire. So you can actually shape this. Check this out. So you can actually have him holding it, and you can actually like make him something like that. So it looks like he's holding it and it's on the ground, stuff like that. So this is really, really neat. And you can see the handle right there is very nicely detailed going into the whip. And it's even got like that little braided effect there at the very tip, which is really, really nice. Getting into the figures themselves, these are approximately 5.5 inches tall. They are, again, the same sculpt as what we got with Genghis and Rasputin. They just have different deco. The clothes are different, and the medallions around their necks are different. And then, of course, the shades of green on each of them is different. So very much like the turtles, where we got the basically the same basic mold for all turtles with just the accessories and the colors changing. They've done the same here for the frogs. So taking a closer look, yeah, very nicely detailed. Again, the head is on a ball joint, so you can turn it side to side, a little bit of up and down, and you can pop them and swap them out. The shoulders are on a universal ball. Is that a pin? That's a universal pin joint. So you can go in and out about that far. And then you can go forward and backwards all the way around. You have a rotation at, you have a rotation at the bicep. You also have a universal pin. So you have rotation at the elbow as well. And then, of course, you also have a 90-degree bend. And the wrists can also, these are also on a universal pin. So you can rotate them. You can move them up and down. And then, of course, you can pop these off and replace them with one of the other hands. Cowabunga, dude. So there you go. There's that. Moving right along with articulation, you've got a ball joint at the mid-torso. It looks like there would be a rotation at the waist, but there is not. Interesting. See that line right there, right where the briefs are at? It looks like there would be a rotation there, but there isn't. So if you want to rotate them at the waist, you actually rotate them at the torso. Right there. Legs can go forward and backwards, in and out, rotate at the thigh, double hinge at the knee, and then the legs are also on a pin joint, so you can go up and down, and you can also rotate them side to side. So very, very nice. Let's get these guys posed with some accessories so that we can do some comparisons. So for Napoleon here, of course, we are going to give him his whip. And I think I'm just going to kind of give him a kind of like a two-handed hold, I think. Might be a good look for him. What do you guys think? So let's bring the arms in close. I love posing these NECA figures. They're so posable. They feel so alive. They really do. They do such a good job of translating these. I seem to be having an issue with the legs being a little floppy, which is kind of new for my NECA experience. It's a little new. They keep trying to like stand very wide stanced. It seems that's odd. I don't want him super wide stance. So there we go. That's a good look for him. We'll set him over here. We'll start getting all of these accessories out of the way. We'll leave the mace here, unless that mace is called something else and you guys are going to tell me. Let's see. Shall we make Attila a lefty? I think I'm going to make him a lefty. We'll just squeeze that right into his hand right there. And let's give him a thumbs up. That would be funny. Let's pop that off. And let's give him, he's holding a mace while giving a thumbs up. What do you guys think? Think of that. That's not threatening at all, is it? I'm going to mess you up with my mace. That's very cool. All right, so here we have Napoleon and Attila now with their weapons. And for some comparisons, let's bring in Genghis right here, Genghis Frog. And of course, finally, we'll bring in Rasputin. So we got all four of our frogs right here. So you can see what these guys all look like together. This is really cool. It's very nice to have the full set of four. And these guys are going to look really, really nice with the turtles. Taking a closer look at the figures themselves, we've already looked at the articulation, but looking at the sculpting again, yeah, it's the same two sculpts that we got for the other two frogs, but just taking a look at all the details, the painted details on this guy, on these guys, they all have a different shade of green, which is really, really cool. You can see the eyes are very nicely painted. You got the little, kind of like those freckles right there on the noses and on the sides of the faces right there on the cheeks. Right, and then we got the little medallions right there. Now these guys got these little white medallions, where the previous frogs had the little triangles right there with the black. This one's got the black string. The other one, Genghis, he had a blue string on his, but they were both little yellow triangles. These guys both have white. Let's see. No, this one's white. This one's kind of like a lighter blue, almost matching his pants right there. Yeah, with the little white medallions right there. They got the same style of, I'm going to call these like a Hawaiian shirt, I guess. I don't know what they were going for. I mean, I guess these guys were supposedly, he found these in, Machado found these guys in Florida. So these would have been like Florida shirts, I guess. They were going for like a Hawaiian shirt look or something like that. I don't know. But you can see the little collar has been molded right there. You got the yellow shirt with the orange stripe. You got the little purple shorts on him. It looks like the zipper doesn't go all the way up. The little wrinkles are painted in. Very, very nice. Going all the way around and checking out the details on him. So yeah, but all four of the frogs have the same clothing, which again has just been detailed differently. So you can see these guys are kind of like mirror opposites of each other's shirts, right? So you got the yellow with the orange shirt and with the orange stripe, and then you got the orange shirt with the yellow stripe right there. On the previous two frogs, we had polka dots, and those were also mirrored. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's these guys right here for details. And for one more comparison, here now are all 4 of our mutant frogs with all 4 of the turtles. And these guys look awesome together. I can't wait to get these guys up on my shelf, displayed all together. I'm really excited. These guys are going to look fantastic. So here you go. So you can see what they all look like together. The NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Napoleon and Attila 2-pack is a fantastic set. If you're like me, you're a big fan of Ninja Turtles, you're a big fan of the NECA Ninja Turtles, this is a must-have set. If you have the previous 2 frogs, this is definitely a must-have set because you gotta have all 4 of these guys. Absolutely beautiful sculpts. They look like they just stepped out of the screen, and they look fantastic, making an excellent addition to any Ninja Turtle shelf. And I think that about does it for the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Napoleon and Attila 2-pack. What did you think of the set? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got a donate button up there. If you want to hit on that, I certainly would appreciate it. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.